Right, today I'm going to have a chat about taking on a new swim, a new location and water safety, particularly as we're coming into winter and there are less people about, and there obviously isn't any kind of lifeguard cover, and there are less people that are going to see you if you get in any trouble and help. On our blog we've gone over quite a few times looking at the forecast, how to read a forecast at home, how to plan your swim. So I won't go over that again, but what I will say is if you do look at the forecast, you figure out your swim, where's going to be safe, where you're going to swim, it's always worth turning up and checking out the conditions and just making sure that the forecast was accurate and everything is as it should be. I'd always look to attempt the first swim on an incoming tide, or bang on, well, just before high and maybe just before low, where there's going to be minimal water movement. I'd also aim for a neap tide rather than a spring, so you've got less water moving around. Before attempting a new location, what you want to do is your research online. There are lots of people online that will give really useful information, particularly on social media, but you just have to be careful because there are also lots of people that have no idea what they're talking about but will speak with real authority. So just be mindful if you put anything out on social media that some of the advice might not be brilliant. It's probably also worth just thinking about the time of year. If you're going on a completely new swim in a new location, it might be worth doing it midsummer as opposed to the depths of winter, where if you do get stuck or in trouble, the water temperature is going to be a lot cooler. So definitely give time of year some thought. Go with someone, adopt the buddy system, make sure someone knows where you are when you expect to be back. You could take a mobile phone in a tow float just in case, but I would just be kind of ultra safe. I think the final point would be just to know the local area, have a look at the map. If you decide to swim out to I don't know, the point, and you get a bit stuck, maybe there's a bit of a current and you can't get in, if you've had a look at the map and you know the local area, you might simply be able to swim around the point to the next beach along and get out there. But it's worth just having a look around, figuring out the local area, because obviously you're going to be a lot calmer in the water if you do get stuck, if you know that there's a 40-metre swim around the point and you can get out quite easily. So do your homework.